Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. Okay, guys. So, yesterday, if you didn't catch our Vanderpump Rules recap, we were supposed to be doing it with Dave Neal, but that's totally okay. Dave and his wife are expecting a beautiful little baby, so we're sending them all the best, and we will have him on soon enough. Next week we have very special guests too. So, yeah, it's just like oh my gosh. I'm flying out next week. This is crazy. This move, guys, I am so ready for this move to be over. You have no freaking clue. It's like the move that doesn't stop going. Anyways, back to it. If you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop up in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we're gonna start off with this. Thank you to Reality Blurb. Katie Maloney is setting the record straight about Stassi Schroeder and Beau Clark's ongoing estrangement from Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright. Now, after Jax was seen confronting Katie about spreading cheating rumors on the latest episode of Vanderpump Rules, Katie looked back on the moments that led up to Jax and Brittany suddenly pulling out of Stassi and Beau's wedding, as Jax slammed her for cutting ties with Brittany and for being up Stassi's ass. Okay. Jax did tell me about his fight with Katie. Can you imagine? That's Brittany. And I was upset because I was like, why? Why are you doing this? I don't like confrontation and stuff. I get that he might be taking up for me or whatever, but I didn't ask him to do that. And Jax said, you better believe I went off on her. My wife's always trying to rack her brain. Why is Katie mad at me? For her not to understand or respond, and, for Katie not to respond to her texts or messages, it hurt her. She was a bigger part of her life. And the fact that she just abandoned her after the fact that we didn't go to Stassi and Beau's wedding, that you just wrote her off, that bothers me. You had no part of that situation. So you're mad just to be mad or just because you're up Stassi's ass. It's one of the two. That's the only two reasons I can think of, is what he added, as Tom Sandoval noted that flying to Italy for Stassi and Beau's May 22nd or May 2022 nuptials was a fucking expensive trip, especially so soon after Jax and Brittany left Vanderpump Rules. We just had a child. It was the middle of the pandemic. Now, Tom Schwartz clarified the reason that they were so pissed is that you canceled last second. But looking back, Katie said that prior to traveling to Europe for Stassi and Beau's wedding, she, Brittany, and the bride were making plans and arrangements. However, she couldn't help but notice that something seemed off with Brittany. She was very sort of avoiding the questions and didn't really want to get involved in the planning of it all, but she would still. She'd get excited and talk about it, but then right up until like days before, she became very avoidant of it all. So then the morning that we were all supposed to go to Italy, Brittany sends me a message saying, oh my God, we're not going to be able to make it. We didn't get the passport in time, yada, yada, yada. Just excuse. But still, Jax insisted that he was trying to get out of going. I wasn't going to go because my son didn't have a passport, and we thought we were going to get the expedited passport for cruise, and it didn't come. So I said, you know what? Somebody from our family needs to be at this wedding. So Brittany, why don't you call your mom? You guys just go and I'll stay back. And then when Brittany's mom's best friend's husband died, it was just like, you know what? It's not in the cards for us to go. Now, although Jax said or suggested that his decision to stay home was a last minute one, Katie hinted that he had teased his pulling out in text messages shared with mutual friends. There were group chats where Jax was very openly talking about how they're not going to go to the wedding. They had a golf tournament that they're doing instead. It was just very kind of rude, the way that he was just speaking so freely to other people, not thinking it would get back to either one of them. But while Jax admitted to handling the situation completely wrong, he did confirm that he apologized to Stassi and Beau. Is it a reason to squash and ruin a whole friendship over? I don't think so. I don't know what else I can do. I beg. I plead. Overall, Katie said it was the amount of lies that Jax and Brittany allegedly told that put her off to the now estranged couple. I just feel like there were so many lies. And I don't like lies. I just fucking hate lies, man. Like nothing more than that. So I'm just like, I need a break. And also, Jax has been such a fucking asshole to me for like no reason. I think one time Shorts accidentally posted the name of their kid and he didn't talk to me for like months. And then he decided not to talk to me. And I got roped into it somehow while I was throwing Brittany a baby shower and I had literally nothing to do with it. He's just such a fucking asshole. I was just ready for a break. Oh, God. According to Katie, she didn't intend for her break from Brittany to be permanent, but after going through her divorce from Tom Schwartz and hearing nothing from Brittany, she said that she had enough. Brittany never checked in on me, never once asked me anything. So I was like, I'm good on you. You can't say she didn't reach out because she did, is what Lala said, defending Brittany. You don't get to decide how and when and what people say when they reach out. It's sometimes hard to gauge with Katie because you're like, how do I approach this? Should I reach out? And if I reach out, is the timing okay? Is what I said okay? It becomes very intimidating. And Brittany said, very intimidating. I feel like she was the matron of honor in my wedding. Like, I love her so much. I still have a lot of love for her, but it's just like crazy how we just don't talk anymore. But also, speaking of Katie and Brittany's estrangement, Ariana Maddox said that she remembered a time when they were all good together and they were in a group, and Brittany was really sad about their falling out. We were all together and she was really upset, and I just remember her being really sad about it. She then asked Katie if she and Brittany spoke after her and Jax's confrontation, and she said no. And they did a watch thing for the show, and she goes, oh my God, I didn't know Katie was going through all of this. Who picked up the phone then? She could have picked up the phone at any point, but then there's a sweaty fucking dude in my face just screaming at me like I'm the worst person on the planet. I'm good on both of them. They can have their time. Guess who's not going to play? Katie. Katie. Guess who doesn't give a shit today? Katie all the way. Katie's like, fuck you. She doesn't care. So, I'm just saying, this is Katie being like, I don't give a about you. I'm good on you. And sometimes, can I just say, when you say that you're good on someone, sometimes that's it. You don't have to elaborate. God, you guys have no idea. I mean, you probably do. Everybody actually probably has an idea. So I take that back. Recant. But like when you tell somebody, piss off. I don't think that you're a good fit for my life. Let me list out why. You're crazy. You're vindictive. You sit there and try to spread lies. You're mean. You're malicious. You're nasty. You are disrespectful. I don't have to further elaborate why I don't like your ass or why I don't want to talk to you or why I think that you are not a good fit for my life. I think, in fact, it's quite the opposite. But wait. Oh, we're not done. I mean, right? It's just like, I feel like we're never done. I think that at the end of the day, for Katie, and this whole Jax thing, Jax, you got caught. You didn't want to go to the wedding. The wedding was too expensive. We're watching you on this week's upcoming episode where you're like, Brittany, we should talk about how much you're going to spend at the charity. $2,500. You just got 2 bags. Well, our kid has, our classes for $150 an hour, which I get. I am a Jax Taylor with money in the sense that I am very finicky about where my money goes, what money I spend, how I spend it. I like to save. That is just me. I am that way. So I get it. But at the end of the day, the way that he's acting on camera makes me 100% believe everything about him trying to get out of this wedding. He didn't want to pay for it. He didn't have a job. That's just it. I want to hear what you guys think. So pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.